Hi, chat. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Tee All the sounds at the same time. Liker, thank you so much for the 30 months and also on freaking tier 3. That is literally above and beyond. Thank you so much. And thank you for the prime reminder. That's also a really good shout. Answer to the go live message? Yes. I hope so. I prepared. I prepared very well today, or I think I prepared very well. I got all the preparations in. Let me see who got first crew. Hopeful Weirdo, Light, Esther, Rose, and Donut. Congratulations for snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys enjoy your part of the cool crew today. Peace. What the heck? Thank you so much for the 18-month resub and also on freaking tier 3. That is also above and beyond. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Both Leaker and Peace enjoy all of the subby perks, including all the tier 2 and tier 3 emotes. Thank you so incredibly much. I appreciate that a ton. And Molly, thank you so much for the 40 stream streak. And Hopeful Weirdo, thank you so much for the 125 stream streak. That's wild. That is wild. You want to brush? Oh no, good luck with getting your cat from underneath the couch. That is an endeavor. That is an endeavor for sure. Also, Charlie, thank you so much for the streak as well. I appreciate it. Yay, let's go, Micah. Let's go, let's go. Also, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, I have an interesting story. So, you know how I've been taking my allergy meds really consistently and my cough actually got less? Yeah, so I ran out of allergy meds and I called my doctor last week on Monday when I still had meds left until Thursday. I ordered new meds. I think the request got lost, so I ran out of meds last week on Thursday. Then I tried to call the doctor on Thursday. They didn't answer because apparently you can only call for that between 8 and 10. And I called at 10:15. And then on Friday, I wanted to call before Pilates class, but I didn't get to it. And then after Pilates, it was already past 10 again, so I couldn't call again. So now I have to call tomorrow. But guess what? My cough is getting worse again. Which in a weird way is like a nice confirmation that it is most likely actually my allergies that make me cough, which obviously sucks. Like, I don't want that. But that also means that if I take the meds consistently, it will go away. The thing is, the doctor just needs to now know. I need to like confirm to the doctor of like, hey, you prescribed this to me for 3 weeks. I took it 3 weeks and it actually worked. So now can I have more? It's still not as bad as it was. Like it's, I mean, I can talk multiple sentences without feeling the desperate need to cough, but I immediately feel like that weird pressure on my lungs again. That was gone like last week. And I was like, yay, it's gone. And then I stopped my meds and now I have it again. So, yeah. So the thing is, I don't need antihistamines. I need other allergy meds. You can technically get it off the counter, but not the dosage that I need. And the meds that I have are not just antihistamines. They're also, have like other substances in it. Unless it's some sort of a placebo reaction. I mean, that would be, it could happen, but I don't think that would be the case. Considering that I was really skeptical about the meds working. So like, I guess that would be the case if I like really believed the meds were working, but I kind of didn't really believe the meds would work because I didn't really think it was hay fever. I thought it was just like a chest infection or something. I was like, why would I get such an annoying and persistent cough from hay fever? So I was actually low-key, especially after 2 weeks of taking it, I was like, okay, these meds are not doing anything. So I I was like, you know what? The doctor literally told me you have to finish the meds. Otherwise I can't do anything for you. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll finish it. But I wasn't really believing that they were doing anything until magically they did something. So I don't know if it's the placebo effect. I'm assuming it's actually the meds working. Also, Felipe, thank you so much for the 15 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a month more. Thank you, and happy Sunday. You can't get those from your GP in the UK. Where do you get them then? Weird question. If you can't get them from your GP, how do you get your meds then? As in, I don't actually get them from my GP either. I get them from the pharmacy, but the pharmacy can only give them to me if my GP writes me a prescription, which is the thing that I need. I need the prescription to be renewed because the GP wrote a prescription for 3 weeks. Private specialist write the prescription. Oh yeah, we only have that when you have like, I don't know, for meds that require special practice. Like, let's say you need any meds for specific psychological things, you need to go to a psychiatrist. Or if you need like medication for, I don't know, let's say like a disease that needs to be treated in the hospital, then you get it through a private well, not even private specialist, you get it through the hospital. But your GP basically gives you any standard medication. So any like painkillers, I guess even quite heavy painkillers, your GP can prescribe, not subscribe. Allergy meds, anti-conception, any antibiotics, all those things. Basically anything that you go to see a GP for, they can prescribe medication for. Didn't want to interrupt the story. No, you're all good. And interrupt me by any time. You're all good. Also, thank you guys so much for the hype train. That's literally at level 4 because there were 2 tier 3 resubs. That's kind of wild. It's also really satisfying that it's sitting exactly at level 4 because of those 3 events. It's exactly at 0% level 4. Not like what? No, exactly the beginning. Also, welcome to everyone who is joining. I hope you guys are all doing well. It is really good to see all of you. How's everyone's weekend been so far? Very hot room. I feel you. I think it's like at least 30 degrees in this room at this point. Very warm. Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you, Certifiable Panda. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much. That is very kind. I saw a photo earlier of an American interpretation of fish and chips with tea. That was Pringles, chips, canned tuna, and oh my god. That's horrible. Also, like, not just I mean, Pringles and canned tuna. I love both of them, but together, I don't know. I don't think that's a winning combo. Somehow still too short, even though my weekend started already on Wednesday. I need more days off. I feel that. That's always the case when you have time off, right? Like, you feel like it's going to be really long. And then once it's over, you're like, that was way too short. Hot, but also productive. I did some deep cleaning and got so much cat hair from out from everywhere. Let's go. Oh, that's a satisfying thing. Still working on your storage room. I saw the photos. It looks so good, Light. Holy shit. It was very non-serious. Yeah. But like, the thing is, even if it's non-serious, your brain automatically goes, what would it be like? Hope you've been managing to keep cool. Absolutely not. I've just embraced the heat. I've just accepted that I'm horrendously warm. And in a weird way, it's kind of helped to just like try and not fight the heat and just be like, okay, I'm really warm. It is what it is. It's going to be warm for like another 2 weeks. This room is going to stay this temperature, probably even a bit warmer for the coming 2 weeks. There's not much I can do, so I'm just going to have to accept it. Just going to have to accept it. Also, hi, Chris. Have you melted yet? I mean, I'm a nice warm temperature, yeah. For Legacy Sim Error, only for not to appear. Oh. Yay! Thank you, EA. Gotta love that. That sucks. I'm so sorry. That's like really frustrating. That's like one of those bugs, like you don't need it. I mean, we don't need any bugs, but that's like one that just blocks you in gameplay. Yeah, don't forget to drink. Hydrate, everyone. Let me actually immediately hydrate. I needed that. Those 3 days, so not yesterday and today, my dad called and those phone calls last like an hour and that's not resting. No, that's super fair. That's super fair. Also, thank you guys so much for the hype train. I know, Mike, the sweat's dripping from your face. It sucks. That is really frustrating. That's like also like one of those feelings. That's the one part that I don't like when it's this warm is I will come out of the shower and like the moment I step out of it, I'm already sweating again. And then like putting on your clothes and everything, you're like, ew, I feel like disgusting just for, I don't know, putting on clothes, even though I'm sweating. And then you're like, oh, I feel like I want to shower. And then you're in the shower and you're like, oh, I feel so clean. And then you step out of the shower and it's like, okay, I'm sweating again. Never mind. But yeah, to be fair, in a way I am thriving because like my pain is so much less when it's this warm. So yeah, I'm like I'm warm, but also like some parts of it are very nice. Just saw, I know, we're getting so close to the 300. Literally less than 50 downloads to go. That's actually kind of wild. Because if we get to 300, I get another bonus. So yeah, if you guys are hanging out here, and you want to help out, for the entire month, I'm sponsored by Opera GX. And it's the browser that I use. It's my main browser that I've been using for the past 3 years. It comes with a whole bunch of really nice features. One of my favorite ones is the RAM limiter because it allows you to literally limit the amount of RAM your browser is using if you want to use it for other things like gaming or any other program you're trying to run at the same time as your browser, which is a feature that no other browser offers. It also comes with a free VPN and a built-in ad blocker. So if you're looking for a new browser, or even if that just piqued your interest and like you download it and you want to check it out, if you don't immediately want to switch browsers, that's completely understandable. I know it takes a lot of like mental space and effort to do those things, especially if you have like a lot of tabs and stuff. But even if you just download it and install it and like check it out, that already helps. Like that counts as a download. If you then do like it, you can always switch, but if you don't like it, you can also not switch. But if you do want to switch, the browser actually does come with an import tool, which is like super easy to use. In the settings, you can just like search for import, and then it has like a little setting where you can just say which other browser you have on your computer, and then you can select what settings you basically want to take, and then it takes like a minute, and then everything is in your new browser. It just moved. Just that they broke up. Okay. Go do your thing. Your face gets so red, your body cannot regulate heat in your face. Yeah. I luckily don't have that as long as I'm sitting still. But the moment I start to do anything, my face gets like flushed. I have that with working out in general. Like I'm definitely a tomato when I work out, which is something that when I was younger, I was really ashamed of because people would always make fun of it, right? People would be like, oh, why are you so red? And I'm like, it's not like I can help it. That's just what my face does. That's just what happens. I have the same when I like, sometimes you know how you get flushed even when you're not like actively embarrassed. But specifically when like something happens that makes you feel like slightly uncomfortable and then you flush and then everyone goes like, oh my God, you're turning so red. And you're like, fuck you. Now I'm going to turn even more red because you pointed out that my face is getting red. And then everyone's like, are you embarrassed? And I'm like, no, I'm not embarrassed. It's just something made me slightly uncomfortable and my face decided to immediately turn into a tomato. And now you pointed it out, which means that it's just going to get worse. And then people attribute like so much meaning to the fact that you get a red face and you're like, no, but it doesn't mean anything. And then because people don't believe that it doesn't mean anything, it gets worse. Ugh, I hate that so much. It's really annoying. Also, hi, Diary. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, it's really annoying. I hated that so much when I was younger. Now, as an adult, I feel much more comfortable just telling people like, it's actually weird that you are attributing so much value to this. That's just what my face does. And then like let them sit in their own discomfort for pointing it out. Which is something that I think I've generally just been enjoying more. I had a conversation with my two best friends on Friday over breakfast, how like more and more often I have been like slowly starting to feel more comfortable when someone says something inappropriate or like something that is like actually just weird to say, instead of sort of taking their embarrassment, because it should be theirs. They said something embarrassing, sort of taking that embarrassment and being like, oh my God, what did you like? Wow. Oh my, like really great example. When I was working in corporate still, in the lunchroom at one day, I was sitting on like at the lunch table with coworkers, and I told them that I was streaming, and one of them responded, "Oh, so surely you have an OnlyFans." And then I got really uncomfortable, and I was like, "Oh," like I sort of laughed it off. Whereas in that moment, I should have said, "That is an awkwardly weird thing to say out loud. How do you feel now that you've shared that thought with the entire table, pointing out that you can only look at a woman on the internet in that aspect?" Like, I should have put that embarrassment back with them instead of sort of taking it and then feeling ashamed for myself, even though someone else made the inappropriate comment. And like, I've slowly started to get better at just asking someone else, like, so how does it feel now that you've said that very embarrassing thing out loud for everyone to hear? And it's like, it's such a satisfying feeling to not take ownership of someone else's embarrassing moments. That was definitely a chair moment for sure. We've had it since quite recently, Felipe. I think we've had it for like 3 weeks, something like that, 3-4 weeks. It's very satisfying to sometimes give people digital chair in their face. I expect you to not get uncomfortable, but the thing is, you shouldn't get uncomfortable. If someone else says an inappropriate comment, they should feel uncomfortable. Like, it's kind of weird that like if someone else says something really dumb, somehow you feel uncomfortable. Like, no, you don't. Like, I know that happens. Like, I 100% have done that myself. I know that's like sort of what you're socially taught, right? When someone says something that is awkward, it makes you feel awkward. Whereas actually they said the weird thing. They should be feeling awkward about it. Oh, super fair, Light. That is so valid. That is so valid. Of like needing to process the moment, and then the moment's gone, so you can't really say anything anymore. That is super fair. Which honestly, in some cases, processing but not really responding to it also has the same effect. When like you are listening to what's happening and like something happens, you're like, what the fuck just happened? But you kind of don't give them a response. Sometimes that is already enough. Like just not acknowledging that it happened. But sometimes obviously in that moment you have sort of like this involuntary shock response where you go like, what? I'm sorry. Or you like try to giggle it off or something. You try to like make light of the situation because you feel uncomfortable and you haven't fully processed it. So that's super fair. I'm just like slowly trying to get more comfortable in just putting it back with the person that said the weird thing. Yeah, what an odd thing to say. Or sometimes the best thing, I love that one. That's an inside thought, not an outside one. Which like it's like it's one of those like anytime someone says something that's just like mildly weird, even mildly weird, you can just put it back with them like, hey, that should have stayed in your head. That was a perfectly fine place for it. It did not need to move outside of it. But it's like those little things. Imagine you could just if someone says something inappropriate, just go chair and just give that's something we talked about this like with my best friends on Friday. Where we realized that part of this response is actually the Gen Z stare. Like when someone's being just rude or weird, like Gen Z is like infamous for just giving people a stare, just going like, okay. Like not even giving a response, just looking at someone until they realize they've done something really weird. And I remember finding out about that stare and I was like, that's what do you do? And then I was like, that's the whole point. The whole point of the stare is to like make someone feel like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I feel awkward now. Like, yeah, you should be feeling awkward. That's why you got the stare. Where can I find it? Oh, you need to add, hold on. In your sidebar, you have to, in the sidebar setup, you have to enable Opera GX control. And then you can actually, there you can control the GPU, no, sorry, the CPU and the RAM. If you don't know how to set up, if you search for GX Control Center, like tutorial, you'll find how to enable it. Also, hi, Jess. It is really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Just speed shower to make it here on time. Also, sorry, the word stare is an emote from Pepe, so that's why the word is blocked, in case you guys were like, what is going on here? You must really hate it when people bring common sense to the convo. That's a good one. I like it. I like it. I've never heard the Gen Z stare and I'm using it from now on. Yes. Yes, you should. Oh yeah, the word stare is like a Pepe emote. So it always gets blocked. It's just me counting up to 10 so I don't get... No, but that's so fair. That is so fair. I mean, honestly, just own up to the fact that you are like regulating yourself and that you are in control of your emotions. And like in the meantime, give that other person the stare. Your sister does a Gen Z stare while she's at the counter. Yeah. Yeah, my sister has definitely also done the Gen Z stare when she's working. And customers are just incredibly rude. What the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't have the energy to reply and it actually did get some apologies. Yeah. It is a good way of just not wasting any energy on a response. Like if you were having a low energy day, or if, you know, everyone in their day-to-day life has their own struggles and their own shit going on, you're not responsible for, you know, policing someone else being a dick. So just looking at them and being like, I'm not going to even give you more than just this. You figure it out. She's just a customer not replying to... Okay, that is actually... Yeah. That's maybe not the best moment to use the stare. Then it's maybe a better moment to just say, no, thank you. Yes, of course, Chris. Thank you so much for the lurky. I appreciate it. And Esther, thank you for the lurky as well. And Kara, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Also to everyone joining, I hope you guys are all doing well. Chris, thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. Wicked, thank you so much for the 200 stream streak. That is wild. Anton, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak as well. I appreciate it. Let's slay a dragon. Jess, thank you so much for the 105 stream streak. I'm a little nervous about the dragon fight. A little. Not super, because I do feel prepared. I just think I have to... Like, in a way, sort of the same approach as with MCC. I have to take it step by step. Just take it slow, not rush into anything. Don't panic when something happens. Just stay calm. And, you know, maybe when we get into the end, immediately make myself out of end stone, like a little shelter or something, so that when something gets too much, the end stone is the only stone that cannot be destroyed by the dragon. So I'll just make myself a little shelter. And then if anything is needed, like if I get really stressed or I panic or whatever, I just get to go into my little shelter and just recuperate. Because I think I'm gonna need that. I think I'm gonna... Oh, Brett has got a lot cooler. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah. Fought the Ender Dragon for your very first time with Amber. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I did. Also, hi, Gina. It's really good to see you. So I did it on Girly Pop SMP. That was my actual very first time fighting the Ender Dragon. But obviously, we were with like a group of 15 girls, I think, at the time. So that was a relatively quick fight. Like, it was over within 2 minutes, because if you have a lot of people fighting, the Ender Dragon gets slain quite fast. If you do it by yourself, it actually takes a little bit more time because you obviously are by yourself. And also, if you die, I don't know if you have to fully start over, but if there's other people, they can continue fighting when you're dead. I'm going to try to not die. I think that's going to be my plan for today. We will set up a spawn point right next to the portal so that if I do die, I can quickly go back into it. I think what is going to take the most time today, though, is when we have actually finished fighting the Ender Dragon. I think it's going to take a while. to raid end cities, get an elytra, and yeah, I was thinking like 15, 30 minutes, so as long as you set a spawn point. Exactly. I will set a spawn point right outside the end portal. I also have it set to that, like, I have keep inventory on, so I don't lose my stuff. I would probably not do this if I would lose my stuff. Like, I would just be like, whatever, I'll just live without shulker boxes for the rest of my Minecraft career. Because I cannot be, like, I spend so much hours getting all those enchanted tools and stuff, and like the enchanted armor. I would genuinely just be devastated if I lose it. So I have keep inventory on. I don't even care about it. I've never done the fight. I did do it on a server with friends, but it was over before I could do anything. Yeah, I kind of had the same on Girly Pop. So like, I feel like most of the fight I'm gonna properly experience for the first time today. There's a reason there's iron armor at the end portal of the Plenty server. Yeah, I get that. I get that. The thing is, I do think that because I have a tendency to forget to eat, I probably will do better if I have my enchanted iron armor or diamond armor and like my diamond tools and stuff. So yeah, the main important, I mean, I think even if we fall into the void, I keep my stuff. So it just takes a lot of the stress away and allows me to like properly enjoy the end fight. I think we are gonna try not to die though. Like, I think that is still my goal, because I think if I can do it without dying, then at least for a future time, I will feel more confident to potentially do it without inventory on, right? So the keep inventory on is mostly because I just really don't want to have to go back and like do all my tools again. But I do think that my goal is going to be to not die, so that it's actually like playing with like what would have happened if I did have like lose all my stuff, you know? I play keep inventory when I'm alone and with Graves on the server with your siblings. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. I also think my keep inventory mod technically has a setting where you only keep your tools and armor and you lose all of your other things. But yeah, at this point, I don't even really care. Exactly. The goal is to just do it and build confidence for future fights. And I think, knowing myself, if I were to lose like all of my valuables in the process, I probably would get demotivated. Whereas I feel like if I don't and I just get to do it, potentially I might make it without dying, but also that allows me to learn. And then eventually there is going to come a time. Like, I don't think you'll ever see me play hardcore, for example, but I do think that there will come a time where I feel like more comfortable in Minecraft with like so many things. Just like when I started playing Minecraft, I was really, really, really scared of mobs. Like, genuinely, when I saw a skelly, I would just run the other direction. I was like, I'm not even going to fight it. Or with, like, creepers. I was like, I don't know how to fight a creeper. At this point, I feel much more comfortable doing all those things because I got to slowly, over time, learn it. In, like, for example, like an easy world just by myself where, you know, I had to keep inventory on so I didn't have to worry too much about things. My 8-year-old daughter was saying she keeps dying because of a dragon, and I literally gaslit her because I didn't think there was a dragon. Yeah, there's a dragon. Basically, that's why it's called the Ender Dragon. The dragon is like holding a dimension captive that is called the End. It's literally like a void-like, sort of galaxy-like dimension that you can travel to in Minecraft. And there's a dragon that's kind of like holding that dimension hostage. And when you slay the dragon, you free the End, which is technically the end of the game. Like, after you kill the dragon, there is an end portal, and the first time that you jump into that, you actually get the credits of the game with a beautiful poem, which I've never properly seen. I've only seen other people experience it, but I've never actually gotten my own poem in the game. I've never technically finished the game. So I'm gonna try to do that today, and I would like actually read the poem together, because I think that's a really like cool moment to experience together. Also, I want to actually get the dragon egg when we kill the dragon. I just don't exactly know how to do that. So once we kill the dragon, I'm gonna have to look up how to. I know you have to place a torch underneath it, but I don't exactly know how to get it so that it drops, but I want to have it. Time to grovel and seek forgiveness. You got this. You got this. I mean, the fact that you're already thinking of like, oh, I want to apologize for, giving her or like being wrong, that's already really nice, right? Do you want to no, because probably I'll forget about it. Probably if you tell me now, once we get to it, I'll be like, wait, I forgot. How do we do this again? So when we get to it, I will definitely need your help. um Oh, 100% Frap. 100%. Yes. I feel like even if a game is free or even if you pay, I don't know, $1,000 on a game, for any game, you should be able to play it the way that you enjoy it. Even if even if the developers develop the game with a certain way of playing in mind and you are playing it completely different, the most important thing is that you are having fun. That is the only thing that matters in gaming. And people that are like gatekeeping fun because there's a proper way to play a game, those are not my people. I'm the type of person like, play however you like to play, modded, unmodded, with cheats, without cheats, as long as you're having a good time, because that's what gaming is all about. Exactly. Cheating social need every single time, do it. If that's what makes your game fun, why wouldn't you? Like, literally. Game is play is fun. Exactly. And like, I do think it is really cool to challenge yourself in games and to like to learn new skills, but you should be doing that in a way that feels like motivating and entertaining for you, rather than demotivating and feeling like, I know that there's a lot of people who don't play certain games because they feel like a failure, because they're like, oh, I can't do this, I don't know how to do this, which by no means you have to play those games. If they are not fun to you, they are not fun. Like for me, example, I do not play horror games. I just don't enjoy them. I don't enjoy the genre. I don't enjoy jump scares. I don't enjoy the general like storylines in those games and stuff. So it's just not for me, which is completely fine. But for example, I do enjoy what we did with Witchspire the other day. That was like a completely different game outside of my genre with like a lot more fighting than I normally do. But I only feel like I could play that game because over the past few years, I've really slowly been learning games that have more fighting elements, games that have like more button combinations and stuff like that. If I hadn't done that over the past few years in a really slow pace while feeling comfortable and having fun, I would have never been able to do that. Genshin, yeah, but I played like one stream of Genshin where we didn't do that much fighting. And for example, in Genshin, I was much more stressed about it because it was actually my first time playing a game like that. So then when I played Witchspire, it did immediately remind me of Genshin in a way, because I was like, oh, I've seen this sort of game mechanic before. But obviously Genshin, I only played one stream, so. One of your friends on the server was angry at me for having keep inventory and sometimes going into creative mode. Why are you getting angry at someone for just enjoying a game? I will never understand. Oh, but that's super fair, Jess. That is super, super fair. I probably would not play Minecraft without shaders either. If I have to, I could, but I probably won't. And I totally understand you with the graphic style. I also have games where I'm like, oh, this is just not really my style in terms of like visuals, and then I will enjoy the gameplay less for it as well, and that's super fair. Also, hi Ruby, welcome in. The ads are done. How are you guys feeling about going to find a stronghold? Yeah, Genshin gets way more complicated. I immediately believe that. I feel like every single game, like even with Witchspire, when at the end of the stream we raided into Tixie and they were like so far ahead in the game and I saw how complicated it got, I was like, damn, that's actually really intense. Like I knew that sort of, right? Like you know that when you're playing a game, there's going to be like sort of like a skill increase. But at the same time, it's just wild to then see that. If a game visually feels washed, in my opinion, I usually avoid them. Yeah, and that's so fair. Like games are just like books and movies and music. In a way, it's like you're gonna have a taste. And that is completely fine. Okay, hold on. It's just gonna have to make sure that, oh, there we go. I recorded so much Minecraft this weekend. I literally recorded for 9 hours yesterday and for another 2 hours this morning. And then I prepped for the end fight, which was another like 1.5 hour or something. But I kind of went really deep into the starter build video. And I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I went like really far out of my comfort zone. And like some things worked out and some things I'm like, okay, I could still improve on that, but that's fine. I'm learning. I am learning. Okay, the world is loading. That always trips up my encoder for a little bit, but I'm just gonna let it load until everything is done, and then we're gonna travel. But in the beginning, it's always struggling a little bit. Yes, of course. Thank you, Esther. That's good to know. Thank you, thank you. Okay. It's not the time. Is it your Wi-Fi or was it actually my stream lagging? Because it could have been my stream. Okay, hold on. I don't want to start traveling in the dark. Let's actually take a quick nappy, and then I can show you what I've gotten. Yeah, it was lagging for everyone, probably. It was the stream, yeah. That's because my Minecraft world was loading. That always happens when we load into the game. Okay, so yeah, okay. So it was definitely for everyone then. So the things that I've prepared. We've gotten potions of slow falling. I have 3 more in my ender chest. I've gotten 32 ender pearls just in case we need to ender pearl back down to the ground if we're falling from something. I got 21 eyes of ender so that we have some spare ones. We need 12 for the portal and we need them to find a stronghold. I got scaffolding so we can climb up the towers for the dragon. I figured the reason scaffolding is nice is because you can break it from the bottom. So if we do get thrown off by the dragon, we'll have potion of slow falling. We'll use an ender pearl to get back to the ground, and then we can break the scaffolding from being down. That way we don't actually lose the blocks, and we can just grab it again and go back up. Also, with scaffolding, I should be able to, like, if I'm falling, I might try to get back onto it. I got a pumpkin head, including the no pumpkin blur thing, so if we wear it, we won't have the annoying blur. I got 2 buckets of water just in case I fall. I have a bed to set my spawn point at the portal. In my ender chest, I have mending on breaking, an anvil, and a bunch of rockets so that if we get an elytra, I can actually start flying in the end and I don't have to bridge over things anymore. I got a crafting table and 2 stacks of logs so we can make a lot of wood slabs to start bridging over things in the end, and also so that I can make a trapdoor and stuff to actually go through the end portal. I got cobblestone just in case we arrive at the end and I need to immediately make a little bridge. I can just use my cobblestone for that. I have food. I have torches. I got my tools. I probably actually don't need my shovel. I can just put it in here. I got a backup bow, because I already have a bow, but I only have 200 arrows left, and if we're also going to fight shulkers, I might actually need more than that, so I just got the exact same bow another time. I got a backup pumpkin just in case I accidentally lose this for whatever reason. I probably can put this one in. Well, I might need that still. That's why I didn't put them away yet. I might still need that when we're actually trying to find the stronghold. Once we're in the stronghold, I'll put those things away because I don't need them for the actual fight. And I think with that, we should be ready to go. Let me make sure to put the 12 pearls that I actually need for the portal so I don't accidentally use them. And then I have a shield as well. Do I just throw it? I've never done this before. Oh, well, that broke. I think it's still going. See, I don't exactly know what to look for. A little stream lag. I don't think Artemis will do better. This is literally just a Minecraft world loading in with Voxy. It has a slight chance of breaking. Breaks on the second try. I don't have a boat, but there is a boat back there. So that should be okay. Hold on. Because I think we're gonna have to go further out. Imagine there's a stronghold underneath my base. Here. No, but I think we're... Unless it's going to go back now. Hold on, I'm just going to walk to my pathway. Hi, May May. Welcome in. Okay. You got this. Praying is not underwater. Yeah, that would be nice. If it is, can we just look for another one? Dumb question. You can? Okay. Isn't that much trouble? It will be dry on the inside. True, but then I have to go dig underwater. And it broke again. Okay, we're literally not that far off of my base, and I already broke 2 of them. I mean, I guess if we can't find it this way, I can always just look at my seed map, right? Where it is. Fuck. Did it just fall all the way down? Yep. Trial chamber and a deep dark. Oh, that's crazy. You have a map, right? You could note down one direction, move 300 blocks, and then do another direction. Then see where the lines cross. You mean like throw one here and then go... Like, let's say I throw one here and it goes that or this direction in this case. So then I move 300 blocks that direction and then I throw one again. I mean, I guess for now I could just move sideways so you know where the lines cross. I don't think I get it, but that's okay. I do yap a lot. I mean, I can't stop you from doing that if you want to. That feels right for you, then. Oh, not again. I didn't mean to... I threw one again. And now it fell in the water again. I don't see it. It fell in the water and I literally don't see it. Oh my god, I hate this so much. I see that it's down here somewhere. Oh, it's up. Did it start? Oh, it started floating up. Never mind. was like, it's somewhere in the water. Okay, so we're still going this direction then? Let's just continue. If this is genuinely taking too long, I will just use the seed finder thing. Because imagine if I spend 3 hours looking for a stronghold. Oh, I have zeros and I could see it on the map. So I saw that it was there. I just didn't see it. As in, the entities are showing on my map. They're even showing with, like, the height level. I just didn't realize. Okay, I got it. We're still going this direction. I'll just go to the land and then see if it goes back before I throw another one. Yeah, there's a coral reef here. It's really beautiful. The seed that I used actually has like so many biomes really close, and it's actually very nice. Like I'm really happy with the seed that I picked. I cheated a little with finding my end portal world. I did throw the eyes at a certain point. I just used free cam. That's super fair. Okay, we're on land. Let's see if it continues to go forward. Yes, it does. Okay. We are going to have to sleep soon. Because obviously there's no light here, and I don't want to die before we even get to the end because I ran into a creeper. The unfortunate thing is my spawn point is now no longer tied to my home. That is unfortunate. Hold on. It's going that direction. Okay. You know what is rather unfortunate? The fact that we're going to go into a mangrove swamp. You know what is like a horrible place to have to throw an ender pearl? A swamp. We have slightly obstructed. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the hay bale beds. Hold on, let me see if I can find a slightly open spot to throw the thing again. Look, there's an open spot here. That should do. Okay, still going that direction then. You've got to be kidding. Okay, if I run out of these stupid things before we get to our destination, I am gonna just look it up. Yeah, this biome is a little scary. I agree. But I do like the materials that you can get here, so... It's not as scary as the Pale Oak Forest, though. Although Pale Oak Forest is only really scary at night. Okay, come on. That's the thing. I do hate this biome to navigate. Okay, let's see if I can find a spot that's a bit more open again. This is a ginormous... See, this is... Yeah. It went somewhere. Hold on. It got stuck in the tree. Hold on. I'll just cut down the tree. Where is the center of the stupid tree? picking up 10,000 blocks that I really don't need now, but sure. And my thing is gone. Oh, no, it's not. I cut down the wrong tree. I'm so confused as where that stupid thing is. Is it in this tree? So, Ro, I heard you fought the Ender Dragon. No, actually, I fought a mangrove swamp. To get my stupid pearl back. I have it. I got it back. I got it back. Okay, what have we learned? Don't throw it in the swamp. I'll keep the mangrove logs. Oh my god, I keep picking things up. I'm gonna riot. Also, yeah, I also thought that these swamp biomes were supposed to be small. This one is ginormous. I've been here before. It's actually impossible. Imagine if the stronghold is here. If it's like in the swamp somewhere. How am I ever gonna find it then? Because also there's a jungle next to it. Like, those are our options, basically. Look. And it broke again. So, this is actually insane. So yeah. It's gonna get stuck in the tree again, isn't it? Yeah, it's stuck in the tree. Which tree is the question? Oh, it should be on the floor here now somewhere. Oh, I see it. Yay! But if it stays up for quite a bit, the stronghold should be pretty far. Wait, really? I did not know that made a difference. Okay, well, I guess then we'll just continue in hopes that we can get out of this swamp. And then potentially throw it again. Because throwing it in this swamp is slightly infuriating. I'm not gonna lie. Because that stayed up still quite long, right? Oh. Like, I'm not making that up. I mean... Okay, let's try to head for that general direction. For that water there, so we have a little bit more space to throw another pearl. Or another eye, actually, not pearl. Is not handling the heat so well, yeah. But you hopefully bought a big fan. That would be nice to help it cool down. I love that you can, like, swim and eat at the same time. That feels very silly. Okay, so now that we're here... Yikes. So, who said that there is a small chance of it breaking? Ooh. Because at this point, I've lost half of my pearls. I have so many questions about the world generation here. Hold on. Minecraft, I have questions. A lot of them, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, so flat. The chance is small if you don't throw them a lot. Okay, but how am I supposed to know where I go when I don't throw them a lot? A 1 in 5 chance. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually quite a lot. Is that a sphinx or something? I have no idea. It's the weirdest world creation I've ever seen. Oh, it's going that way. That was the first time I used that pearl. Or I. So this is genuinely the worst biome to have to try and find it. This jungle is literally ginormous. You have more than enough? I have 3 more. That's it. Hold on, let me go around this island. Also, let me sleep because we are out in the open and... Oh, my wrist just cracked. Okay. This has to be a joke, right? That jungle is ginormous. Well, I do have more blaze rods, but then I would have to go back home, which I'm not doing. Then I'll just use the seed to find it. Like, genuinely, this is the least exciting part for me of the entire stream of today. I'm not gonna waste time on finding my stronghold. Then I'll just find it. Like, if we were doing this on plains... Yeah, but I have 12 of them. That's what I'm saying, Jess. I've kept the 12 apart. So I don't use them. So I have 3 to find the stronghold. And then I have the 12 that I need for the portal. But I'm not going to use those to find the stronghold if they continue breaking. So I've actually thought of that. Okay. Where did it even go? It went back. Is it still up there? Where is that motherfucker? Yeah, I think it's stuck inside leaves, but... it says it's up... one above me. It's the wrong tree. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's right here. Okay, hold on. I hate my life. Why is my stronghold somewhere in this jungle? Why? Okay, but that means it is... It's not in water. That is true. Yay, I guess. Yay for me. Okay, but it's actually going back that way now. So earlier when we got the direction... Hold on, let me throw it at the water side there to see if it's actually, like, in this jungle. Or if it's, like, back, because from last throwing the Ender Pearl, I did basically go through the entire jungle before throwing it again, and then it sent me back. See, it is further back. Okay. I mean, maybe it's maybe it is in water actually. Okay, let's go to that piece of land there and then throw it again. Although we are must be getting closer surely because it is sending us back now. Okay, now it's sending us there. Well, that broke. Okay, but then it's here somewhere, right? Because if right there it's pointing us this way, but right here it's pointing us this way, it is somewhere underneath here. I think it is literally right here because this one now pointed us back again. I think I'm right above it right now. Oh, I hate it when this glitch happens. When you kind of like get stuck. Okay. Really dumb question. But this is a genuine question. How the fuck do I get there if it's underneath water? As in, do I just pick this little piece of land and basically, like, start digging from here? We could have a look with free cam. That's actually not a bad idea. Dig down and block the water. Aren't you not supposed to dig down in Minecraft? There's a mine shaft. There's a mine shaft on fire. There's a really big mine shaft. What the fuck? I see it. It's right here. Okay, so babes, basically if we start digging down like from somewhere over here, right? Like we'll get into it. Yeah, that's right here. Curious if I go straight down from like where I'm standing now, do I get into it as well? I think so. Yeah, if I literally go straight down, I'll end up in the stronghold. That should be good. Not me messing that up. Like, let me make a nice little stairway. I should probably place some torches here, shouldn't I? Just so that I don't spawn, like, zombies on my face when I'm trying to go down here. I can't believe I actually found that, by the way. But thank the Lord for free cam, because imagine if you started digging and it's not here. That's rude. Can I just, like, fill this and then the water is gone? I mean, there will be more water here, but I guess we're just gonna have to block that off one by one. I've never seen the dragon with Mizuno's texture pack. It's actually really cool. I don't think it's that different. I'm thinking now. I feel like it looks the same as I've seen. I hate this. Come on. Water, just leave me be. I'm trying to dig down here. Sorry, I'm just... Oh my god, we have a ways to go. Imagine it's a unicorn in this texture pack. I mean, if you saw me fight the Ender Dragon on Girly Pop, you've seen it because I was using Mizunos on Girly Pop as well, I think. Right? Was I using Mizunos on Girly Pop? Maybe I wasn't. Probably not because we were no, I wasn't using Mizunos on Girly Pop. Actually, maybe I don't think I have ever seen the dragon with Mizunos. Or at least not consciously. I might have seen it in like Frog's videos or something. This is interesting. No, I don't. I used yeah, the fairy tale forest, but I didn't do the dragon fight that season. So the season where I did the dragon fight, I didn't use Mizunos. Because when people looked at the fairy tale forest without Mizunos, I realized it looked really ugly. And I was like, I have built something really cute, and I don't want people to think it's ugly because I used the texture pack that they are not using. I found it! Like, shall we pretend that I didn't accidentally, hold on, I'm gonna drop some blocks, accidentally, drop that, smack that button off the wall. Oh my god, it's a maze in here. That's not useful. How am I ever gonna find what I need? Your mini-map might help. I mean, I guess it could, but... Where's the button? And what is up here? Oh, a chest. Why does all of the chests just have bread? The mob spawner room. There's just no mob spawner here. Oh, there's a secret room above? Eh. Why do I have a feeling that this is the same as in the trial chambers, where, like, if you do the step wrong, you're gonna die? Okay, there's nothing here. That's the room we just found, right? Is that the library room? Ah, it's an OG mob spawner before the new lighting requirements. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Looks like a library, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So that would be off to the side. No. This is actually infuriating. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if I might just... I don't know if I want to go to the library room. Don't know if I have to go to the library room. Is there anything... I mean, that's the room we need to go for. I just realized there's the lava here. That's where we need to go for sure. Hold on. There's no button here, though. Has fun loot. Yeah, I don't really care about loot, to be honest. The thing is, if there's no button on the outside, there's probably no button on the inside, and I don't want to accidentally get locked in, so let me steal another button somewhere. I mean, I could just... Why am I... Oh. Wait, that goes down. But I shouldn't be going down. I should stay on this level. Nothing. Okay, but this is going down as well. That just opening up into a cave is so ominous. Hello? Okay, but that is ironically the room that we have to go to. Like, it is actually that way. Oh my god. I don't like how dark it is over here. Hold on. Let me just place a light so that I can see something. I think that's the door we need. I think that's the room we need. Do you see it? I don't want to talk about that. This is genuinely the worst. Because we also have that spawner of the stupid silverfish here, right? There we go. Didn't mean to break. Hold on. That's a glitch door. What is a glitch door? Oh my god. No, that's correct, right? Sorry, just in case, so that I don't do anything dumb. Doors need a host block to sit on. Oh, that one. Oh, good point. Wait. You're so right. There was no block here. That makes so much sense. Why I just assumed I could walk through when I opened it, because I assumed it was on top of a block. How did I not even clock that? Also, I accidentally broke that block here. Let's put a torch. We already have 3 eyes, by the way. Slay. Okay. Let's... Because this is the point where there's a couple of things we no longer need. Hold on. If there's already 3, we only need 9. There we go. I'll just put that in there, to be honest. I need that to block as soon as we get to the end. I'll put that. I think I need to put that one on right now, and then I can... Actually, don't care about that. I'm gonna pick it up again, but that's fine. Hold on. I actually... That can stay here. That can stay here. That can stay here. There we go. Hold on. I'm just trying to, like, throw everything out that I don't need. Oh, I meant to throw it all. There we go. Love the trims. Yes, it's a mod. It's the minimal armor trim mod. And it basically adds, like, you can still add armor trims and it will still show, but at the same time, it doesn't have the armor be as invasive as it normally is. Okay. Let's take my ender chest. Let's put a bed and set up spawn so that if we die, we respawn in here. Once we're in, I'm gonna put the ender pearls in there. I think we're ready. However, the ads are gonna run in 2 minutes, and I'm nervous, so I have to pee. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go take a quick break. We're safe in here anyways. I think I'm gonna go have a pee break. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna make sure that my hands are no longer sweaty. My hands are so sweaty. Bambi! Thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you, and with your Prime. Why not pause the game? The game is paused. There we go. It's paused. Yes. Everyone hydrate. Everyone hydrate. Very important. Use that break time to hydrate. I'll catch you guys in 5 minutes, okay? The ads are gonna run in like a minute, so I think that should be good. It's paused. See? You saw nothing. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go to the end and fight the dragon. Ah! I'm nervous. Okay, talk to you in 5. Hello. Okay. I'm back. You guys ready? It's time. I love the sound this makes, by the way. That is my first time ever doing that. Okay. Let's get those ready. Let's get my blocks ready because we don't know what we're going to spawn on, right? Let's hope we spawn on a nice platform thingy with blocks around it instead of just a nice platform thingy in the void. I think stream is going to lag, by the way, because it's loading the end. That's not bad. If we fall, we don't actually fall into the void. That's a start. Okay. Hold on. This is not a bad spawn, by the way. Quickly want to place a torch because it feels a little dark. Didn't lag? Okay, great. I got a little encoding overload again, but... Just gotta make sure that I'm safe here. And I'd rather be too cautious because eventually, and I'm saying that with emphasis on eventually. Oh, I ran out of blocks. Well, that's okay. We're gonna dig up here anyway, so we'll get plenty of blocks. Eventually, I want to build probably an Enderman farm. Oh, really? So I should have to place it outside of it? Some of that is going into the void, but fine. Yeah? Okay. Well, let's actually dig up first. I like the texture of endstone with Mizunos a lot, actually. I'm very excited that we now have this so that I can build with it. Guys, we're here. You know what my only problem is? With BSL shaders, it is really dark here. Which actually... Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. I just wanted to make my little safety hut, okay? I wasn't ready. Because stone will get obliterated by the dragon. Which means that technically this whole thing can get obliterated by the dragon. So if I make it out of endstone, we should be a lot safer. I wasn't even doing anything. What? That was so uncalled for. Like, I didn't even attack it or anything. I didn't even do anything. I was literally just building my little shelter. See, but there's now Dragon's Breath here. That's gonna get destroyed again, but... Fuck. I can't go there. I don't have any shelter now. Come on. This is why we can't have nice things, I guess. Okay. So instead of immediately digging up, let's actually create a little tunnel. That is true. I didn't yeet into the void. That's also a good start. Okay. See, the thing is, we're gonna have to... Once we're, like, out there, we can run a bit easier from the Dragon Breath. It's really dark here. But at least now I have a tunnel that I can go back into. Where I can, like, recuperate, right? If needed. Okay, let's place a torch there so that we can easily find our way back in here. Okay, this is our little safety shelter. This is where we can go when we need it. So I guess what we have to do now is actually get to the end towers and make sure that we get rid of the stupid things. I might try to shoot them first without trying to climb up. I think the one with the, like, the one with the cage around it, I might actually have to go and... Like, that one, I think I might have to tower up to it. Okay, hold on. I want to double check if I turn off my shaders for the end. Because it is... Or, like, change shaders. I don't know what Voxy does. I don't really care about Voxy in the end anyways, because I know that the shader, like, if you use the complementary Unbound, actually the end looks very beautiful. I don't like it with BSL. I'm not gonna lie, the fog is not doing it for me. I think I used Unbound the last time. Like, then it actually looks beautiful. Like, the end is genuinely pretty, which I need. I need, like, prettiness to make me less scared. It is applying the shader. It is, okay. Immediately a lot more contrast. Oh, look at it. See? Beautiful. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to wait for a little bit. Yeah. This dragon really likes to breathe on me, I guess. It's fine. We should probably well, let's take a potion of slow falling when we're actually gonna go climb up a tower, and then we'll have some bottles so we can actually bottle the dragon's breath. Okay. Sorry, what are those Endermen doing? That's how I'm feeling right now. Hit by the breath. Genuinely, that's how I'm feeling when I was hit by the breath. I'm not gonna lie. I feel very, very, very like that. I relate to that. Did I just actually get that in one shot? Sorry. This end experience is getting more and more absurd. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, but the Enderman walking in my frame is really killing me. Oh my god. Are we sure I got that one? Because it didn't explode like that one. She gotta breathe again? Yeah, she was gonna breathe again. I saw her inhale the thing. Okay, I think I'm too far away from that tower to actually get it. Might have been too far away to see the particles. Good point. Okay. This is actually quite difficult. I didn't realize so much of this would be target practice. Ooh, I got it. Slay. I saw her throw it this time. I am improving. Slay. Okay, I'm still good. Okay. I think that, yeah, there's still one up there. Sorry, the Enderman. It's just killing me. Okay, do I try to climb up now with the towers with the cages? For the simple reason that I think as soon as she's only bound to those, it becomes harder to actually get them. Let's try. Let's drink this slow falling potion. Because I think then... Okay. Let's hope we don't die. Okay, we got that one. I should probably eat because I actually did get hit. That's the other one with the cage. Let's do that one now. Oh, my hands are so sweaty. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm nervous, but it also doesn't help that I am... that it's really warm. It's like the combination of both isn't great. Okay, I did both of those. So there's one over there left and one over there left. Okay, that wasn't even close to actually hitting it. I'm really happy that I have the, I wanted to say something. Oh yeah, this shader, because it's so much lighter. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the best angle is to shoot at that tower. It might just be from the middle. I know, I'm prettier. I'll try that tower first then. Okay, it needs to go way up higher. Wait, I think I hit it. Okay, yeah, she's only tethering to those two towers now. That one is really hard to see. Like, I genuinely can't see the thing. Okay, do I just scaffold up there? I still have... Hold on. How? For another 50 seconds. That should be enough. Go up, shoot it, go down. Oh. That's why I can't see shit. That tower is really tall. Oh my god, again? Did it. Okay. That explains. Is she only tethering to that one? Let me double check. Or is there another one that I still missed? No, I think she's only that one is left. I saw that coming just in time. I did not see that one coming just in time. Okay, hold on. Is she getting more aggressive with her dragon's breath? Question mark. Yes, she is. For sure. Shit. That actually makes it really hard to shoot that last tower. Like, basically, as long as she's untethered, no, even when she's tethered, she's gonna keep throwing them. Oh, it's right above me, okay. I don't see if I hit it, actually. Have I actually hit the thing? I can't see, but I don't think she's tethering anymore. Yeah, I think I can actually start. Okay, last time I died because I started hitting her there. Oh my god. Can I, like, hit her, please? Okay, that did, like, almost no damage, but I did hit her. Hold on. Have to eat. I have no aim. What the fuck? I did hit her again, I think. Okay, I have to hit her like this now. Right? Okay, that didn't work. I have to be faster. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. She's flying fast. It's really hard to, like, adjust to her speed. Ugh. Oh my god. This is, like, the worst I've ever been at shooting arrows. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy I made a backup bow. First, I was like, I don't know if I need it. Without her healing? Does she heal? Okay, that hurts. That's how I died last time. But I did get some good damage on her now. Ah, the towers are there to heal. I never realized why you should shoot them. She dropped the dragon's breath, but it stayed in the air. Okay. Okay. Eat. No, not shoot an arrow, bro. Eat. Fuck it. Again. Walk in the park. To be fair, it is a lot less stressful than I thought it would be. Is that weird to say? As in, it's slow. That's mostly what I'm noticing. Yeah, try critting her when she's down. I spam clicked my sword. I shouldn't do that. I'm just stressed because that's how I died last time. Ow. Yeah, you can't hit her feet, so she is now the wrong way around. That's unfortunate. I'm like hitting her sometimes though, just not often. Is her head always on the same side? Dumb question. You can hit the tail. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. I can turn hitboxes on, honestly, if I wanted to. Oh, fuck. For a second, I thought I aggroed an Enderman. That would have been much worse. You know what I'm really quickly gonna do? I know that's very silly. I'm gonna switch bows. Oop. Because I was realizing that the other bow didn't have that many shots left. This is the same bow. It's just a new one. Oh, I got out just in time. Wait, where is she? Is she coming down? Okay, we got more than half. I got the tail. I was on the wrong side and I just tried the tail. Yeah, the purging is my moment. I'm not thriving with the arrows. I think I just aggroed an Enderman as well. Probably not super smart, but they don't really care. Oh, I actually killed an Enderman. Lol. I picked up an Ender Pearl. Trying to kill the dragon. Killed an Enderman. I don't know how people do this without the pumpkin head, though. Like, what do you mean you're also fighting Enderman at the same time? Yeah, I'm still good on food. Sometimes I just double check because I second guess myself. Okay, hold on, because now I actually lost a lot of health. Should make sure that I heal and eat before she throws a dragon breath on my head. Like, false, just don't look at them. Yeah, but it's so easy to accidentally look at them while you're doing this. Yeah, the tail is really difficult to hit. I did that earlier somehow. I do think she's really pretty with Mizuno's, by the way. I know that we said that I don't, but I like her ribcage. Is that weird to say? I like that it's sort of like lit up. Yeah, she is almost dead. I saw. I do feel kind of bad. Like, I wish there was a way that you could have a non-aggro Ender Dragon, because I actually think she's kind of cool. And I would like to be able to ride her. I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! Sarah, oh my god, you're rated in the perfect time! I literally just defeated the Ender Dragon, like a second ago. That is literally perfection. Welcome in, friends. It is so nice to have you. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to today? You guys actually came in to me getting this achievement for the very first time. What an incredibly exciting time to join. Thank you so much for being here. How was Pair Lives today? For anyone from my side, if you're not following Sarah yet, what are you doing? Go fix that right now. Sarah is absolutely wonderful, plays a lot of cozy games, and just does like really good yap sessions, honestly. It's just meticulous? That's not the word I was looking for. My brain is a bit scrambled because I was really stressed. I was going to say incredible, and then I said meticulous. Let's just ignore my brain did that. Incredible vibes. That's what I wanted to say. Stream was good. We built a house shaped like a taco. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that because that sounds actually really creative. Wait, really, Jess? No way. That is incredible. I love that. See that? Like, I always find it such a compliment. First, to get rated by someone. The fact that out of all people decide to come over here, that really means a lot. And then that people stick around. That's just wild. But thank you so much, Sarah, for the raid. I really appreciate it. If you need to raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so. I actually have a raid video. It's like a proper 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community that I would love to share with you guys, because I can actually take that time to breathe and take a sip of my lemonade now that we have defeated the Ender Dragon, and then we're gonna worry about all the other stuff that we need to do in the end, because there's quite a lot that I still want to do on today's stream. But yeah, let me take a breather and like properly introduce myself with my raid video, and then I'll yap with you guys some more in like 1.5 minutes. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro, and online I go by rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I am a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my streams we do a mix of gaming. 8, 9. We did it! She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Maybe Friday we're gonna murder all the chickens.
Oh, Joel, you can pet the sheep. If this stream ends in us having another baby, I'm calling this challenge cursed. Oh my god, that's a child. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
We do co-working and sometimes co-reading. I am going to start our first work session. I wish you guys good luck.
Thank you for the horses. You just made me say that in public.
And a sprinkle of IRL.
The grass one is not my favorite. For anyone asking, we're doing a beer tasting, and I'm currently drinking one that tastes like beer.
I am from the Netherlands, where I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Look at how annoyed she looks. She's like, human, I was sleeping. I love to use my platform to raise money and awareness for various charities. And somehow my community is the best at coming up with incentives and goals. Bonjour, oui, oui. Je m'appelle Charlie.
This is gonna be fine. This is fine.
So welcome to Runyon making onion soup.
Oh, and thanks to Twitch, I'm also known as the bell pepper girl.
You've never eaten a raw bell pepper?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you eat a bell pepper.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and hydrate, because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much again for the raid. Like I said, we are playing Minecraft today, and I'm playing in my forever world, which is a world that I've been playing in for almost 500 days now. And I'm taking it very slow. However, I decided to actually finally go and fight the Ender Dragon and defeat the End, specifically because I want to get an Elytra and Shulker boxes, more so the Shulker boxes than the Elytra, because I've built myself a new storage room. And I need to move a lot of stuff. And I figured I don't want to do that manually. So I'm going to need the shulker boxes to move everything. So it was finally time. I did it. I killed the dragon. I'm a killer queen now. But yeah, we just did that. We just completed it as you guys came in. And I was really nervous for this. This was also something that I had to do for charity. I raised money for charity in November, and one of the incentives, I believe at like 7K or something like that, I don't remember the exact number, was that I had to fight the Ender Dragon in my own world by myself. So I have fought the Ender Dragon on servers with friends before, or actually on one server, but this was the first time doing it alone. And I did it, and I only died once. In all honesty, mostly because of a really annoying accident that probably I could have prevented, but let's be real. I didn't realize Dragon's Breath would be that harsh, and I tried to eat, and it still killed me. So, you know, there was not much we could do. I feel like that almost doesn't count, because I wasn't even fighting the dragon. I literally spawned into the end and got breathed on. Yeah, so my experience now teaches me to get off that platform ASAP and actually go into the end stone as fast as possible. But you live and you learn, right? So now that we're back here, fun fact, I didn't use any of my ender pearls, which is kind of insane, actually. Now I'm trying to see... Oh, the end portal is over there. That's where we're gonna go. I don't like how close to the void that one spawned. Not even close to the void. So that is where I need to go. To go to raid end cities. Oh, but I've done end raiding before, Thomas. It's not necessarily that I'm scared of the void. It's more so that I'm a little bit disappointed that I already have to deal with it here. I think what I'm gonna do for my own peace of mind is I'm just gonna build a little platform out from here. Okay, I'll walk crouched because I'm too scared. You slayed the dragon. Now you get to say that every single time I find something scary. It's like, yeah, but you did that, so you're gonna be fine. It's right above here. I love how I can see the shadow. Yeah, that was a lo-fi version of Star Wars. Or I think it was Star Wars. The playlist has a lot of lo-fi versions of different songs. It was, yeah. Okay, I was like, I said that, and then I was like, hold on. Because sometimes I do, like, mix up those melodies because it sounds like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that. And then I'm like, wait, do I actually know that from the right thing, or am I making things up? Okay, let's get some more endstone. And just continue that platform, and then once the platform is to a size that makes me feel really safe, I'm gonna stare up there. And then we're gonna make a little platform around that as well. Hi, Starship. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 195 stream streak. That is crazy. Okay, I think I want to do one more on this side, and then we should be, like, all good to go. And while I'm at it, I might as well do two, because... well, it's so easy. Okay, and now I actually need end blocks to make a stairway. It wasn't even the theme. See, that's probably why I got confused, because if it had been the theme, I would have 100% like fully recognized it. Office announced an extreme heat amber warning in my area with a possible high of, yeah, well, I'm in that same heat wave, so we are sharing that heat, Starship. I'm very much there with you, unfortunately. It's very warm. Very warm indeed. I don't know where I should start. Oh, oops. I find it crazy that people like speedrun this. Oh, oop. Well, I guess that's fine. Not well, also the stair making. Have you seen people build, I know that sounds silly, but have you seen people build really fast staircases in Minecraft? And I know that really sounds like I'm like shitting you, but I mean it. Is there a reason, Enderman? Oh, yes. I'm wearing a pumpkin on my head. So the Endermen don't care that I'm there or looking at... I mean, they normally don't care that you're there, only if you look right into their eyes. But considering that I'm wearing a pumpkin head, right now they don't really care. Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you for the happy elytra hunting. That blocks off our way down. Hold on. Okay. That can go there. Okay, we got our little platform. It's not perfect, but perfect enough. I actually think I should extend it. Do I have more space here? No. Because I need space to like put that trap door. Yeah, ideally I would actually place that right here. Hello! Hello, hello. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for coming over. How was your stream? I hope you had a lovely stream. I am very sweaty-handed because I just fought the Ender Dragon by myself for the very first time ever. And my end portal thing spawned above the void. So, you know, I'm sweating. It's warm, but we're thriving. How was your stream? I hope you had a really, really good stream. Thank you so, so much for coming over. I appreciate it a ton. I see you're playing some King of the Castle. Do tell me more. I would love to hear it. But also, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so as well. For anyone from my side, if you're not following Becky Amon yet, what are you doing? Go fix that right now. Absolute Minecraft goat. And also, not just in the game. Not just in the game. Also, absolute queen at stylizing Minecraft outfits. It's genuinely a skill that she's mastered. Defeated Beck. Oh no, really? I mean, nice for you guys. Good for chat. Good for chat. Your team won. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Before we actually go into the end, or I mean, we're in the end, but like, go raid some end cities because I want to get shulker boxes and elytra. That's why I'm doing all of this, because I'm moving storage rooms and I desperately need shulker boxes. I actually have a formal introduction, like a raid video. It's 1.5 minutes long that shows you what we do on this stream to hopefully get to know me and my community a little bit better. So I would love to share that with you guys. Purple team 1, let's go. Also, welcome in to everyone who's joining. I hope you guys are all doing phenomenal. If you're in the same heat wave here in Europe, make sure to hydrate and shower regularly to cool yourself down and stuff like that. But let me properly introduce myself. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro, and online I go by rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I am a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my streams we do a mix of gaming. 8, 9. We did it! She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Maybe Friday we're gonna murder all the chickens.
Oh, Joe, you can pet the sheep. If this stream ends in us having another baby, I'm calling this challenge cursed. Oh my god, that's a child. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
We do co-working and sometimes co-reading. I am gonna start our first work session. I wish you guys good luck.
Thank you for the horses. You just made me say that in public.
And a sprinkle of IRL.
The grass one is not my favorite. For anyone asking, we're doing a beer tasting, and I'm currently drinking one that tastes like beer.
I am from the Netherlands, where I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Look at how annoyed she looks. She's like, human, I was sleeping. I love to use my platform to raise money and awareness for various charities. And somehow my community is the best at coming up with incentives and goals. Bonjour, oui, oui. Je m'appelle Charlie.
This is gonna be fine. This is fine.
So welcome to Runyon making onion soup.
Oh, and thanks to Twitch, I'm also known as the bell pepper girl.
You've never eaten a raw bell pepper?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you eat a bell pepper.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and hydrate, because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. Thank you so much for watching the raid video, and thank you for being here. Thank you so much again for the raid. For anyone, like I said in the video, that needs to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so, especially with this heat wave. I can't stretch it enough. Make sure to drink and, you know, find the coolest spot in the house and try to survive, because honestly, we need it. But in the meantime, if you want to hang out, like I said, we are about to go and raid some end cities and try to find an elytra and try to find, or not try to find, get shulker boxes in hopes that I don't die. But before I do that, like I said, I'm trying to just make myself a little platform right out here so I can like safely plop down my crafting table and make a trapdoor so that I can go under it. This is not just my first time doing the end fight. I have been to end cities once before. I did it on a server with friends, and Well, let's just say that I died and I had a whole rescue party of 3 girly pops saving me. It wasn't great. So this time around, we're gonna be smart about some things, and we're gonna try to not die. I think that's the plan. So we're gonna first find an elytra before we even go near shulker boxes, okay? So that if we do get shot up in the air, we're gonna fly up and from the top of the tower try to shoot them. And then if we do get hit by a shulker and we fly up, we have potions of slow falling and an elytra that will hopefully save us from death, you know, so we can actually fly away. That's the plan. So elytra first, shulker boxes second. So yeah, that's the plan for now. Let's actually place this, and then I should probably, because we're gonna need slabs later anyways. So let's get a trap door. But also let's get, do I just make everything into slabs? I might as well, because we're gonna have to bridge a lot later. So, oh, fun fact. I'm gonna need my axe now. Thank you for those follows, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I forgot how exactly to do this. Where do I place the trapdoor again? Silly question. One block above the portal. There? But how do I get in there? That doesn't work, right? I was already thinking like that's not right. On that block, but then sticking out. Like that. But then it goes the wrong way. Why do I feel like this is like math to me? You need to be 1 block higher. How do I place a trapdoor there then if I'm on that block? Oh, wait, I know. Sorry. I don't know why this is like taking me so long to register. I don't know why my brain was literally like stuck on the math of a trapdoor. Yes, of course, Chris. Thank you for lurking from phone, and that's totally valid. I was like, where is my thing? Okay, let's actually immediately make a little platform here too, so that if I want to go home, I can like more easily spot it. But also, I can put a marker on my map because I have the sense of direction of a brick, an end stone, one might say. So I'm gonna need a marker to find my way home later. So let's actually do the same as we did on the other side. Luckily here it is not floating above. No, oh my god, that is the worst thing to ever happen in Minecraft. What the heck? I hate that for you so much. I can't believe that you, how did you just again like fight the dragon for another portal to spawn? Big fan of these oh yeah, so these are chorus fruits. I actually like them. They're kind of cool. Also, can we take a moment of appreciation for the fact that I perfectly aligned that stairway? That was a random guess. Dragon was already slayed. Okay. That is fair, but that sucks. Drink a slow falling potion before going through, and then yeah, ender pearl onto on one of the islands. That's a good point. That is a good point. And then I obviously, like, you only have to ender pearl once, because after that you can just go out and build a platform under it so it doesn't happen anymore, right? Okay, let's place that second trapdoor here already. There we go. And then let's put that marker on the map. Create waypoint. Home. Confirm. Okay, so let's start walking, shall we? Yeah, I'm still good on food. Sometimes I genuinely don't know if I'm still good on food or not. Let's pray that we find an end city really fast. And that it's going to be one with a ship. Where do I cross? Oh, it's not a void, so I don't have to. Why did I think that was a void? Okay, so we're gonna have to bridge in either direction. I might actually want to go north. Because I feel like that on the map, at least it looks a bit closer than to the south. It's gonna be a long bridge, though. That is for sure. Okay, I am tempted to, because my hands are so sweaty from how warm it is. Not even at this point because I'm stressed anymore, but just genuinely because it's like freaking hot in my room. Sneak toggle. Yeah, that's a lot better. Then I have to stress a lot less about holding shift. I mean, it's still scary as fuck to do this. But at least I'm not stress pressing a button. Because the last time I did this on Girly Pop, I genuinely got, like, cramp in my hands so badly. Teleported myself to the other platform. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the toggle is so good. I know. I have the same, like, logically my brain knows it's safe, especially because I toggled. So, like, I know that as long as I don't press shift, I should be good. But holy shit, this is the most stressful thing ever. This is also a really long bridge. Exactly, yo, exactly. Like, what if you still accidentally press shift? Not the Enderman being on my bridge. We're getting closer, though. What happens? Yeah, you lose all your stuff. Although, I have keep inventory on, so I do wonder if you actually lose your stuff if you have keep inventory. Well, I have a mod that allows me to keep inventory on. It's not even the command line. I think technically I should just start going this way now. Yes, I know. I love the small Minecraft character as well. It gives you like a bit of an idea of, you know, what I look like, because normally you don't really see that. Not that this is what I normally look like with the big pumpkin head, of course. I actually have a pretty cute Minecraft skin, but it's just not visible right now. But I promise it exists. Whew. Okay. That was stressful. Yeah, it's like a little bit like a Halloween themed stream. Also, I was hoping that by now we would have like found an elytra at least. This is proof that manifesting works. I literally said, I hope that by now we would have actually found... Oh, sorry, that's not the right playlist. I don't update the playlist command for gaming streams. I always use the same gaming lo-fi playlist. Although, actually, I think that might be the right one. Hold on. Because I think last stream we listened to lo-fi. Yeah, that is the right one. Oh my god, you are very lucky. That never happens. I am genuine, like I'm kind of like mind blown by the fact that I complained and it worked. I think I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of endstone and just like tower up there, and then I have a bucket of water that I can drop down so that like we can just I mean, we'll have an elytra. Why am I worried? I will probably take a potion of slow falling once we're towering up, because it's quite high in the sky, and even though I have feather falling, just in case I do drop my ass down, I'll have ender pearls to actually make it back to the ground. Because it is quite high. Also, sometimes it looks like the sun is rising and setting in the end with the shaders on. And yeah, true, the shulkers will be shooting at you, but I guess I was kind of hoping that I would be able to go into the ship and like avoiding the shulkers. I remember last time when we did it with Ven. Sometimes there's one on the side. I don't see one. Oh my god, Yule, since you became such a Minecraft expert. True, they teleport. Nasty little buggers. It's your fault. Yeah, but I love how you literally, like, not even just caught up with me. You, like, exceeded me by far at this point. Like, you know more. Thank you, Thomas. That's literally the perfect clip. Okay. I think with that, we got it. Let's try to estimate the right point to, like, start towering up. Probably somewhere over here. Okay. Let's drink that. You literally... No, but literally, you went from hi, I have a dumb question, to knowing so much. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I'm impressed. Okay, there is a shulker. But I think they might be on the inside still. So let's just hope we can get onto the boat before the shulkers start to shoot us. We're almost at the level of the shulkers now. Okay, we've passed the level of the shulkers. Okay, there's one at the top there. Let's go down so that we are not in that sight line. Oh my god. I forgot that my crouch was set to toggle. And I held it and then I let it go. And So, how about we tower up again? Oh my god. Scaffolding? I don't think I'll have enough scaffolding to get all the way up there. The slow falling was very useful. I should probably be holding these in my hand, though. Okay, toggled. Slay! I got a shulker shell! Yippee! And guys, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? We did it! Woohoo! Okay, before we do anything else, I should probably, as quick as I can, like, get my mending and my unbreaking and get a stack of rockets. So that this elytra is safe and ready for use. Unbreaking. What do we call it? All of my tools are named after Sims. You call it Slay? I'll take that. I can really prepare it. Yeah. Of course. I wanted to make sure that I was really prepared. And I think I have a mod, although I don't know how to exactly fix that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, Firefly would have been cute, but I like Slay. I like Slay a lot. I think I added a mod that allows you to have a chest plate and an elytra, but do I need to combine them? Maybe silly question, but no. I know there is a way to do it. I just don't remember how. I did get a mod for it, I think, in this mod pack, but... Okay, now that I have this, I can add one... Well, actually, let's keep that. I don't need those glass bottles anymore. I'll need to torch again later. I don't think I need these slabs anymore, but I don't really have any other space anywhere, so I'll just put it... Let's put my shulker shells in there, actually. The one that I have. It's very valuable. You know what? I'll take the gold. Deathlock? I don't think I've ever... Came here for the craft, staying for the cute vibes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Is it Kelsey or Jade? Or Kelsey Jade? Which one do you prefer? Let me know. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Copper horse armor. I think I'm okay. Curse of Vanishing. This is genuinely the worst loot ever. But I don't know what Deathlock means. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Also, purple pillars are so pretty with Mizunos. What the hell? Jade Kelsey is your middle name. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. I'll use Jade then. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, does that mean that we're going to try to fight the shulkers? I think there's one somewhere up here, right? Oh, I think they're on the outside. Deathlock comes with the keep inventory mod. That makes a lot of sense now. Where's my food? There. Okay, I got that shell, but that... Oh. Oh, come on. That's annoying. Hold on. Let me quickly go in here. Because I think I can fight it more easily from down here. Yeah, my sword name is Laddie Daddy. Where is that stupid sucker? Oh, it teleported to right here. Let's wait until I drop down again. There we go. I know it's really silly that I put it in here immediately because I have keep inventory on. I don't know why I'm doing that. There is one more. I think it's up. It was... Oh, it's now in there. Wait, is it in there? Or did that just find the weirdest way? That's just a purple block row. That's not a shulker box. Let me really... Again, Ro, you have an elytra. You do not need to go... Where did that shulker go? Genuine question. Also, there is shulker shells 5 below me. It's 1 below me. Right here. Got it. Assume it's at the bottom or something? I guess so. I don't see it anymore. Okay, so now the question is... Do we just go fly atop of that thing? And try to get some more shulker shells? Ow. That actually was really dumb. I lost so much health from that. Oh, we can steal the dragon head. Oh, yeah, we should. I didn't get the egg yet. Oh, there's a shulker right here. Did that just not drop a shell? That's really rude. There's void down there, isn't there? I think I'm okay. I don't know if we're actually above the void, but that didn't look really Oh, okay. It was great for while it lasted, but... It did just teleport somewhere. Just don't see where. There's one up there. I think I got that. Didn't I? Or did it teleport before? Ooh. Oh, you're right over there. Oh, this is not good. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Dumbest idea ever. Okay. So there is one up there still shooting at me. I just don't see it. I'm trying to lock in to not get hit. There's also one up there shooting at me. Okay, I killed all of them back there. Where is that one shooting from? There is one still shooting at me. What? There's one right above. Hold on. Can I see it if I go here? Yeah, I can. Oh my god. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to hit. But I want to hit it with my bow anyways. Can I, like, hit an arrow, please? There we go. Okay, got that one too. It's right above me, isn't it? And then oh, choker shell right there. Okay, there's multiple in this tower. Oh. Shoot it that way, that's fine. Let me go back here. Because I don't think they can see me when I'm here. That way I can actually eat. How many choker shells do I have? 3. Okay, that's not a lot. Hi, Timbo. Welcome in. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm currently fighting shulker boxes. I'm just gonna go on defense. Immediately got hit again. Oh, there's so many in here. Oh no. Go into my little safe spot. Oh my god, there's so many coming my way. That tower is actually horrible. I have an idea. Hold on. They're not boxes yet. Yeah, you know what I mean, the shells. Do I just go up there? Okay, that's one down. And that dropped its shells somewhere, I think. Is that a shulker box? Yeah. Okay, I killed it. I think that's the one I've been trying to hit all this time already. Yeah, because they died really fast. Okay. Just remember to eat. That's the most important thing while I'm here. And then there's one somewhere over there, I think. I can't see where that one is shooting from. Oh god. Okay, this is the moment that I have to remember to eat. Ross! Hello? Hello, hello. Oh. Yeah, that was potentially really dumb. Hold on. I'm gonna get myself to safety. I don't know if this is... Yeah, this is my safety spot. Hello? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're doing so well. Oh my god. I'm literally trying to fight shulker boxes and trying not to die, which is really scary. I fought the Ender Dragon by myself for the very first time, and I am... My hands are sweating, okay? It's also really warm, which doesn't help. But hello, it is so good to see you. How are you doing? I got it, though. I got the dragon, and I got wings for the very first time by myself. I got shulker shells already, a couple. So I got 6, which is a start. But thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate it a lot. How was your stream? I hope you had a lovely stream. Hold on, let me actually pause so that I can scroll up. I see you're playing some Minecraft as well. What were you up to in Minecraft today? I would absolutely love to hear it, but thank you so much for bringing the friends over. I appreciate it tons. Also, were you working on starter build still? because I know that you were streaming it. So I don't know if that's what you were up to today, but I'm very excited to see what everyone's been up to tomorrow. I'm very, very stoked for the tours, but thank you so much for coming over. For anyone who's new, she was. Okay, I can't wait to see. I heard you're doing a castle. I purposefully haven't peeked. I think my jaw is going to be on the floor tomorrow. I feel like, I mean, knowing your castles, yeah. Anyone from my side, if you're not following Ross yet, what are you doing? Go fix that right now. Absolute queen of castles. And just in general, Minecraft, such a cute, like, good egg. Like, genuinely one of my favorite people. Also happens to be my name twin. So, you know, you got to drop follow. It's very important. But for anyone who's new here, I actually do have a little raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community that I would love to share with you guys. And then I'm going to try to get a couple more shulker shells before we return home safely from this sweaty adventure. But let me properly introduce myself first. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro, and online I go by rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I am a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my streams we do a mix of gaming. 8, 9. We did it! She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Maybe Friday we're gonna murder all the chickens.
Oh, Job, you can pet the sheep. If this stream ends in us having another baby, I'm calling this challenge cursed. Oh my god, that's a child. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
We do co-working and sometimes co-reading. I am gonna start our first work session. I wish you guys good luck.
Thank you for the horses. You just made me say that in public.
And a sprinkle of IRL.
The grass one is not my favorite. For anyone asking, we're doing a beer tasting, and I'm currently drinking one that tastes like beer.
I am from the Netherlands, where I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Look at how annoyed she looks. She's like, human, I was sleeping. I love to use my platform to raise money and awareness for various charities. And somehow my community is the best at coming up with incentives and goals. Bonjour, oui, oui. Je m'appelle Charlie. This is gonna be fine. This is fine.
So welcome to Runyon making onion soup.
Oh, and thanks to Twitch, I'm also known as the bell pepper girl.
You've never eaten a raw bell pepper?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you eat a bell pepper.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and hydrate, because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. And especially with this heat wave, self-care do be very important as well. For anyone in Europe, make sure to hydrate, make sure to, you know, find a cool spot wherever, and shower plenty to cool your body down. I did beat the Draken Moonrose. Yeah. We've been raiding end cities. That was so lovely. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, if you guys want to stick around, of course, you're super welcome to. I am currently trying to get shulker shells, which has been, it's proven to be a challenge. I'm trying to clear this tower. There's a shulker shell right there. Okay, I got that one. And then there's one in that corner as well. Oh, there's multiple. Yeah, so I think going in from the top was actually a pretty good idea because I had a lot more control. Like, I could see a lot more. We're just gonna have to go back to the top. Never seen that intro before because I'm usually only here when you do co-working. True, and I don't play it during co-working. That is fair. I might want to try to land on top of there because that tower I think I've cleared. I'm definitely still getting used to flying with an elytra again. It's been a while. Yeah, I think there's a shulker shell over there from a shulker that I think I've killed in this tower. want to stay up here, actually. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's a shulker shell there. I was already thinking. Oh, come on. I can't see anything because of the flames. Surely you're almost dead, right? Finally. Okay, now I just wait until I'm no longer floating. Eat. We got a head. Oh my god, we got a shulker head. Hold on. Also, we now got 8 shulker shells. You need 2 shulker shells for a shulker box, right? So that's 4 shulker boxes already. I think I've cleared out this part of the tower. I think that was the only one left. That was the one that I couldn't see from below. No loot in here. Wow, the loot in End Cities is really underwhelming. Wow. There's one more shulker, like 4 blocks below me. It should be on this level. I think it's on the outside. Oh, yeah, it's right here. It just teleported because I moved its block. There we go. Also didn't drop a shulker shell. That's low-key kind of rude, you know? To, like, die and just not drop anything. Got so much good... Okay, so I guess I'm just unlucky then. I think there's a shulker in here now. Or there's one below it. Ah, that's the one that I tried to kill earlier. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that one. To be honest, I want to get the dragon head from the ship still. Hold on. Where's the ship? Am I blind? It's over there. It's like, I know there's a ship. What is up here? That's the view tower. Okay. The dragon head is at the top, right? Or at the front, sorry. Words are hard. Yeah. I'll take that end rod as well. Let's hope that I pick it. Do I mine it with Silk Touch? Question mark. Before I break it. That would be dumb. I'm not standing on top of it. I'm standing on top of the stairs. And I'm holding shift. So I won't fall. So that should be fine. Ooh, thank you for the self-care check. But you mine it with a pickaxe, right? I mean, I have Silk Touch anyways, but... Yeah, of course it dropped down. Should have seen that one coming. Well, I guess we are dropping down as well, then. Whee! Where did it drop? That direction? Yeah. Oh, right there. Got it! Got the dragon head. I guess maybe I'll just leave it at this for now, considering that it's already like 10. We can always come back for more shulker boxes if I need it. But honestly, I've done what I've wanted to do. I got an elytra. I got at least enough for 4 shulker boxes, which is already a really good start to move my storage room. I think with 4 shulker boxes, I can totally do that. Because it's also, my storage room is still relatively starter, right? I just didn't want to do it with a singular inventory, but I think with 4 shulker boxes, I should be able to do it quite well. And we can always come back to the end, do it more, get more shulker boxes if I want to, but at least we've gotten like the most crucial parts out of the way. I think eventually I also want to go and get another elytra and maybe 2, just like as backups. But now the fact that we have one and it's it has mending on it, so it shouldn't break, which means that we can just come in here and we can fly around the end to find other end cities with elytras, which is so much easier than having to bridge. I still can't believe we found it immediately on our first island. Remember how long Amber and I had to search for an end city with a ship? Like, I truly feel blessed today. It's ridiculous. I will probably also come back here to get end rods at one point. Because I really like those to build and to like decorate. But considering I'm not doing anything modern right now, I don't really need it. But I think eventually I want to get end rods for like parts of projects and like builds. I think when we do the zoo, I definitely want to use end rods. But again, we can just come back here. Like, we got most of it out of the way now, which I'm actually really, really, really proud of. I can't believe that I just did that. Let's see. I think we can just fly back to our home base. Right? Just don't fall into the void. Oh, there. I see our bridge. This is so much faster. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This is so much faster if you have an elytra. It is actually ridiculous. That way. We didn't watch the end credits yet. No, that's what I still want to do. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back. We are going to get the egg. You guys might have to help me with how to do that because I don't know. I know you have to place a torch under it, but I saw bedrock and I actually don't know how to do it. So you're going to have to help me with that. And then we're going to jump in. We're going to watch the end credits because I've never done that before. And I'm actually really excited to do so. So yeah. You should bring the purple fruit with you. I'll do that. I actually don't know what chorus fruit is useful for. Like, I don't mind taking some. I know that it teleports you when you eat it. Hi, Kyrios, welcoming. Wait, you were here? Were you here before? Let's go. You can technically craft end rods with them blaze rod. That's true. That's true. Although I find it quite easy to go in here and raid end cities now. Oh, you can craft end rods with this and oh, wait, I did not know. Wait, actually the purple blocks I kind of like, so I might take... You can grow it in the overworld, right? I've seen people have chorus fruit farms. Oh, my inventory is full. Never mind. Because husband and I are playing Minecraft together. Oh, I love that. That sounds so fun. I mean, we're going to come back here anyways because I definitely want to get more end stone. Need to cook them beforehand, but then it's possible. Oh, I'm learning so much. Think you need end stone? Okay. Well, we got some of that here, so that should be good. Okay, so we go back. See, this is why I created my little platform, because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to spawn out of this, but like, what if I spawn out of it and fall out? Do you have end stone? I do. Yeah. I actually have a stack and more. So that should be good. That should be good. Okay. So, before I jump into the void thingy, if I want to get the egg, what do I need to do? Because I tried looking it up and it's highly confusing. But this is bedrock, so I can't break it. So I don't, like, how? Right click it. Touch it. Doesn't it break when I touch it? No? Okay. Ah! Now I understand what they mean with placing a torch underneath it. So now I just dig it out and leave the one block that it's sitting on, place a torch underneath that block, and then break that block, and then it falls on the torch? Oh. Why did that sound in my brain so much more difficult than it actually was? Torch. So like this. Yes. Oh my god, I would love to know, Kyrios. And then I just break this block. Oh. Okay, I don't know why that made me really happy. I feel really cool now that I've done that. I'm gonna... I don't have space in in my chest. I guess I can hold my shovel. There we go. I don't know why I'm so into it, because again, I don't lose anything when I die, but still. And never touch the egg again after you place it somewhere. Wait, can't you in the overworld also do the same? Like place the torch under it? Or is it like once you place it in the overworld, that's the spot? You can never ever move it. Hold on, sorry. I just got a message and I quickly want to check. Oh, okay. I think I can do that. So now we just jump. It could teleport onto your roof or somewhere stupid. Ah, okay. The netherworld? Oh, this is the end. This is not the nether. But I agree. I totally agree. This world, very pretty. With these shaders. I want to show you guys what it looks like. Because when we go back to the other thing, I need my other shaders anyways. Shader packs. Let's actually... let's look at the end without shaders. Oh, that's really sweet, Kyros. I love that. That's such a cute gift. Yeah, if you just look at Mizuno's without shaders... I feel like the void is even scarier. I don't like it. And then with BSL, it just looks really dark. Like it looks cool though. I'm not gonna lie. Like with BSL, it does look kind of like the haziness, but I don't like it. It's really dark. You can't see shit. I actually like it with the other shader, but the other shader doesn't work with the mod that I'm using in the overworld to have like that super large horizon. So and in the overworld, I like the haziness actually. It looks really nice. But yeah. Okay, are you guys ready for the end credits? Did that Enderman just walk in? I know, the purpley sparkly things are very pretty. That's why I put on that shader pack when I'm here, because it makes me feel like this is a less scary place. Because it actually looks like, sort of like the Aurora Borealis. The Enderman wanted to see the end credits as well. I mean, fair, I get it. But are you guys ready? The end credits are actually really beautiful. And there's a really beautiful poem in it. So we're gonna experience this together. I've never seen this, okay? Not even on Girly Pop. I technically finished Minecraft for the very first time. I mean, I know there's no like really finishing Minecraft, and I love how this is somehow the start of my forever world, but see the player you mean? rosannatxt? Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chose us to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of the game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted, and it was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. The original interface, 1,000,000 years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt a true world in the fold of and create a for in the... It cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level that it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of the game. Does it know that we love it? That the universe is kind? Sometimes through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad. In the long dream, it creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their own importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them speak the words they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them, this world you take for the truth is merely, and I wish to tell them that they see so little of reality in their long dream. And yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them, too strong for this dream, to tell them how to live is to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely, in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Yes, player. Use its name. rosannatxt, player of games. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel the air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again. Under gravity, in air, respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again at every point. As though you were separate things. As though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain. Father, sun, mother moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, yin, ghosts, the green man, the gods, demons, angels, poltergeist, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quacks. The word change. We do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you to see you, player? To know you and to be known, I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. The player was you, rosannatxt. Sometimes it thought itself human on the thin crust of a spinning globe of a molten rock. The ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas that was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that the light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star. It's going too fast. I can't read this fast. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of the world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white. The days were short. There was too much to do, and the death was temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing. Sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke up from one dream into another, then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on a screen. Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass, in the rivers, in the air, and the ground. A woman gathered the atoms. She drank and ate and inhaled. The woman assembled the player in her body, and the player awoke, from the warm, dark world of the mother's body into the long dream. And the player was a new story never told before, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program never run before, generated by a source code 1 billion years old. And the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game, in the heart of the star. So the player too is information from a star, and the player moves through a story. I can't keep up with this. There's no way. I can read it, but I can't read it out loud that fast. Holy shit. Ah. Sometimes it believed it was in a universe that was made of energy, that was made offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed that it was reading words on a screen. You are the player, reading the words. Shush. Sometimes the player reads the lines of code on a screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, decoded meaning into feelings, emotions, theories based, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper, and it realized it was alive. It was alive. Those thousands deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You are alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of winter, where a fleck of light... See, this part I can do. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on a screen at the end of a dream. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, you have played the game well. And the universe said, everything you need is with you. And the universe said, you are stronger than you know. And the universe said, you are the daylight. And the universe said, you are the night. And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said, the light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said, you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream. And the player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again, dreamed better, and the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. Yeah. Yeah, the end credits really hit hard, huh? Oh, damn. I mean, to be fair, Minecraft is, like, you get to dream up whatever you want. Which is exactly why I love this game so much. The fact that you just get to create. Like, you get to create your own worlds. In like such a degree. Yeah, not that being before Mojang, I know. It's just wild. That's just wild. This game is just realize that this game is so old already. Also, hi Timbo. This game is so, like, it's so old. And still, so many people are playing it. So many people are experiencing it for the first time. This time I heard hi. Let's go. You finally heard it too. But yeah, this is really cool. Also, I don't think I'm going to watch the entire end credits. Because it's already 10:30. And I think the end credits are pretty long. Is there a way to skip them? Is there a button that I press? Oh, I can just press space and then it goes faster. But Agnes, where is... Oh! There we go. Agnes is here. I saw Jens earlier as well. We can just speed it up. Also, I almost met Agnes, by the way. I almost met... I think you can skip with escape, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, stream is lagging. That's because it's loading one world. I know, Micah. I know. Also, I'm just letting it load because it's basically loading an entirely new dimension with Foxy. So, yeah, I think it should have stabilized now. Okay, so I guess I can throw out this glass. I don't really need it because I do want to pick up my bed. It's still somewhat light outside. Oh my god, it is. Midsummer for the win. It is actually the longest day today. 21st is the longest day. That's crazy. Oh, hold on. Apparently it cooled, so I just opened my window quickly. Okay, so now we gotta go back to base. Hold on, because I think... Did I put my boat? I don't need my boat. I can fly. What a life. Oh yeah, my weird entrance. I have forgotten about that. So I'm actually, hold on. I'm really quickly gonna free cam. I think we're actually gonna run into a spawner. Yeah, I don't want that. I mean, I guess the reason I'm checking this is, hold on. If I go into this room, because obviously if I'm eventually gonna make an an Enderman farm. No. This was the first time because on Girly Pop the end credits were disabled. So fighting the dragon we had done, but like seeing the end credits, for me personally, this was my very first time. The reason I want to see if we can dig straight up. Okay, well, there we run into a cave. That's also slightly unfortunate. The reason I want to check that, I mean, we can run into a cave. That's sort of fine. Yeah, okay. Then I might go back the way we came. The reason is eventually, if I make a farm, it would be really convenient to be able to make like a bubble vader up and down. So I don't always have to take the hard way. I mean, that way I end up in the water, but it is a straight dig. Apart from like some caves, but we can just border ourselves in those caves. I guess, well, digging straight up is going to be annoying as well, because then obviously... Why is my brain feeling so confused? Okay, you know what? I'll do that another time. I'm not really feeling that right now. The thing is, I don't remember where I came in, so I don't actually remember. We can snooze them, I guess. Do you have coordinates for the next time? You know what? You just gave me an idea. Because if I'm gonna do that, I can just create a waypoint, which is end portal. Then technically I can, if I wanted to, I could just teleport here later. Hold on. Okay, then we end up there. We would have water in our thing. That is slightly frustrating, but we are basically avoiding any cave apart from this one, which we can easily wall off. And then in the water, we're just going to have to create a little tube, I guess. Or we're just going to have to remember that we go into the water to go down. Although then there's going to be water in our tunnel. Why is my brain struggling with like actually just finding a solution for this so badly? I just don't have a lot of blocks. And I can't really pick up any blocks because my inventory is so full. Yeah, so my ender chest is also full. But I guess if I just pick up the stones that I'm using to dig up. Can you make a shulker? I technically could, I think. But I think we should be fine this way. Because now I'm just picking up the blocks that I'm using. Which is actually relatively efficient. And then I can use these blocks to later. And what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna mark the spot. Maybe with like a little stone tower or something. Coming out of the water so that I know that when I want to make my bubble vader, this is where I can actually dig straight down safely. Okay, we're reaching stone level. Slay. I hate that I keep placing torches, but if I don't hold it, it's really dark. Okay, we're gonna have to pick up the stone from now on. The fact that it keeps picking that up is infuriating. You can stay there, bestie. I don't need you. But yeah, it's fine. Once we're up there, we can just fly home. Oh, that's going to be so satisfying. I can't wait. Okay, we're in that cave. There we go. Let's just continue our dig up. Did I not pick up any stone? Apparently not. Okay, there was water there. You can't pick up a chest. That's why we want to get shulker boxes, is because you can't pick up chests with stuff in it. No, just let them run. Because at this point, I'm gonna dig for a little while. That is actually, what the hell? That just, I think the only reason I got saved from that was because... Oh my god. That is dude! Where I had, like, the best luck actually finding my elytra. What do you mean I get out of my hole and I get speared by a fucking trident? Hold on. Let him come to me. Hello, Brevsteak. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How was Minecraft? I hope you had a really good session. I cannot rest. Come at me, bro. You better drop your trident as payment for this. He did, in fact, not drop his trident as payment for this. But thank you so much for coming over. Sorry, I literally got out of my stronghold and I immediately got attacked by a trident, drowned. So I had to really quickly fix that. But thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream was lovely. What were you up to in Minecraft today? I hope you had a great time. I really appreciate you sending your friends over here. For anyone who is new here, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on the channel, we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL. And yeah, if you want to hang out, we are almost wrapping up stream as well. I am just trying to mark my spot where I know I can safely dig down. So that next time I want to make my bubble vader for my stronghold, I can easily find my tower again. But thank you so much for the raid. If you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so as well. Building a strawberry shortcake villages. Oh wait, that sounds really cool actually. I love that. I love that. Okay, let's put... Well, we actually have this waypoint. I can find it quite easily from here. But yeah, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so. We also have some ads coming in. We tried to snooze them, but we're sort of like out of snoozes. And yeah, we have some ads coming in. So like I said, I don't want anyone to be like, oh, we're going to stick around and then you get hit with ads and then I'm wrapping up stream or anything. But yeah, I hope you are all doing well. If you're in the EU as well, please make sure to hydrate and to make sure that you're cooling down because of this ridiculous heat wave. But I really appreciate you coming over. And if you need to raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so as well. I'm just going to fly home and like drop all my stuff. My home is not that far away, actually. I live over here. Yeah, the temperature is wild. Wait, you're in the Netherlands too? Oh my goodness, I did not know that. I'm in the Netherlands as well. It is very warm. I am sweating, and not just because I'm scared of fighting the Ender Dragon. Small world. That is actually wild. What the heck? Oh my god, Voxy works so well that you can see my mob farm from here. Okay, so what do we learn? It doesn't matter where we build that eyesore, it's gonna show up everywhere. Oh! Listen. Hold on, I don't want to hold my shield right now. Look at how beautiful the world is when you can fly. Look how beautiful is a fake duchy. Oh no. Explain yourself. You mean landmark? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Isn't it wild with Voxy how much of the world you can actually see when you're flying? It's actually insane. America, but live here. Hey, that's okay. We love to adopt people. That's all cool. How long have you been living here? Also, please don't feel like obliged to stick around now that I'm curious about how long you've been here, because if you still need to like do your post-stream care, please make sure to do so as well. But I am always curious. 6 years. Oh, damn. That's been quite a while then. At that point, you're just a duchy. Let's be real. Rosalia, thank you so much. Thank you for the freaking 58 months. That is such a long time. Holy shit. Thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Oh, guys, we're almost home. Look. Home. And see, the next time that we go to the end, it's so much easier to just fly there. Look at how much quicker this is. We don't have to search for it. We make a bubble vader to quickly go down into our portal room. That like stuff like that. Once we've done it once, it is so much easier. Home, sweet home. This is literally all I've dreamed of. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Okay, let's actually go to my current storage room Your base is gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've been working on it really hard. We're really close to hitting day 500 in my world. Just 10 more days, and then we have day 500. Why is my fridge open? And one of the big projects that we've worked on, which is why I decided to go fight the Ender Dragon now. As you can see, this is my storage room. And this has functioned really well for a long time. 6 months is 5 years. I know, because in 2 months, I have been an affiliate for 5 years. Next month, I've been streaming for 5 years. Absolutely wild. But yeah, this is my starter home with the basement as the storage room. When did you start your world? I don't exactly remember. Somewhere last year. I don't exactly know when last year. Probably fall or something like that. I think probably my guesstimation would be September or October last year. But yeah, we built a new storage room. I built like a ginormous building that is going to hold all of my storage. And one of the reasons that I really wanted to get to the end and get and fight the Ender Dragon is I wanted to get shulker boxes so that if I'm going to move everything from there to there, it's going to go a lot quicker. Also, with an elytra, I'll be able to fly back and forth instead of taking my stupid little boat. Oh my god, 6x6 chunks auto sorter. That is wild. That is actually wild. It's so impressive. Really cool. Yeah, I'm going to do everything manually. Because I know it sounds really silly, but for me, one of my favorite parts about Minecraft is actually sorting. Like I said, I'm weird. Also, I'll put my end stuff. This is like my dump chest of random things. I'll put my end stuff in here for now. Because we're going to reorganize my chests anyways. I'll probably put all of this in here, including... Oh, I was like, where's the egg? I put it in my ender chest. I'm a copper golem by heart, okay? I can't help it. I'm gonna put, I have my valuables. I'm gonna put the dragon egg in my valuables chest together with my shulker shells for now. Then I have this like random banner. I'll put that in my loot chest, I guess. We did sorting and stuff, but it got super overwhelming seeing we both... Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm also very much ADHD, but I guess the reason I like the sorting is because it calms my brain. Like, to me, the part about the sorting is that it like sort of helps. Like, with everything I process in the game, oops, I actually like clean something in my head as well. Okay, let's actually move some stuff out of here. Oh, I'm still wearing my pumpkin. I can probably stop doing that. I'll put my potions in here. Okay, we're gonna eventually have to clean this entire chest as well, because right now it's a bit of a mess. I have my heads. We have a shulker head. We also have a blaze head. That's actually... These things... I want to make a trophy room. I want to make a trophy room with all of the heads of all the mobs that I've actually killed, so that I will feel like, you know, that's going to be my victory room to show off that I was really brave. Because I'm going to need that. Okay. You know what's confusing? I literally just did a storage room in the build that I was doing with I'll just put that head in here for now. The starter build that I was doing for the YouTube video, and now I feel like I'm like in my head I'm like, wait, don't I have a chest for insert whatever? And I'm like, oh no, wait, that was in the starter build thing. I have it like organized slightly differently here, which is very confusing. I'll put the chorus fruit in here. You know what? The chorus fruit can go in my plants chest. In the saplings chest, actually. I'll put this in here. I'll put my bed in here. I can put these in here. I'll put this bow in my weapons and armor. I don't know if I'll ever get back to that one because it has 68 durability on it, which is not a lot. Let's be real. Okay. I just put my ender chest in my ender chest. I didn't know you could do that. That feels really weird. But yeah, this feels like a fair assessment for everything I've done. And then valuables, I want these. And then do I have any chests here? I actually don't. Okay, so I gotta go make some chests. Chests. Shulker boxes. Oh, what a day to be alive. I got shulker boxes. I'm so happy. I know it's only 4. I know it's only 4, but 4 is... Like, eventually I'm gonna get way more because I really want to fill up my ender chest with, like, organized shulker boxes, like a red shulker box for all my rockets and, like, a shulker box full of food, so that basically in my ender chest I always have everything I need. But that's a project. I think we can genuinely do, like, almost like an entire stream for just ender chest organization. And the moment I just said this out loud, I realized I'm actually very excited about that. And I know that sounds very silly, but before that, we have to move into the storage room. There's so much building we want to do still. Like, I love how this forever world just feels genuinely like I have projects for forever. There is so much I still want to do, but we actually did it. I actually did it. I got a freaking elytra. Sorry, that looks really dumb if you're holding the torches row. I have an elytra. Look at that. And I got shulker box and I fought the ender dragon and I got the egg and I got the head. I love how it zooms in when I jump. I'm actually, like, really proud of what we did today. That's such a massive... Only died once, and it was for the stupidest reason ever. Yet, if I had lost all of my stuff, I would have been so pissed. What kind of cape? It's not a cape, it's wings. It's an elytra. But I have a mod installed that gives it a fairy texture. Do you like it? And I just fought this stupid trident motherfucker right as I come out. That was like, I had a really weird mix of my best luck and my worst luck today. Like, best luck, first end city we find has a ship right as I complain about it and we didn't even have to travel far. Worst luck, getting breathed on by a dragon and immediately dying as soon as you spawn in the end. As well as getting speared by a trident the moment you exit your stronghold. Really weird mix, but I'll take it. What mod? If you type !mod pack, you'll get an overview of all the mods that I'm using on this world. I don't know it from the top of my head. I think it's called Fairy Wings or something, but I don't exactly know who it's made by and if it's updated for the newest version. But if you type !mod pack, you'll get an overview of everything, and there's a link directly for every mod that I'm using. Or you can download the entire mod pack if you want. But yeah, I'm really proud of us. Let's freaking go. We did it. Look at my wings. Look at how pretty I am. Whee! Okay, sorry. I'll stop jumping and be real. Okay. I think that means that it is time for us to go find someone to raid, though. I'm going to save and quit the title. I can't believe I did it. I fought the ender dragon by myself. The wings are so cute. I know. I think this was... the first time I saw this mod pack, or it's a resource pack, was on Girly Pop. I think Mac installed it. And I was like, fuck, that's really cute. I want it. And now I just get it in every single world where I know I'll eventually get an elytra. I'm like, I need that. Because the default elytra is actually not that bad. But Mizuno's elytra is really fucking scary. It looks like sort of skeleton wings. I don't like it at all. So yeah. I'm actually really happy that I have the fairy one because Mizuno's makes it look really scary. Anyways, let's see who we can raid for today. I am normally not live on Sunday, of course. Which means that I have options that I normally don't have. I'm just checking for Minecraft. There's actually someone I don't think I've ever been able to raid who is also currently playing Minecraft. This is someone who I really love for how they play the game. They are very much a builder and they're like very creative with the way that they approach building in Minecraft. Usually like this is something that they've explained in like their videos. They usually don't look at any inspiration or stuff like that. It's just it literally all comes from their brain. And I think that's something that I aspire to be as a Minecraft creator, where you genuinely just have the ideas of how to detail things and everything in your brain. And like I aspire to have that. This is also someone who only started playing Minecraft like 2-3 years ago, I think, and has just absolutely mastered the game in that time. It is crazy. And yeah, I just really appreciate their work. They're working on something absolutely beautiful. They're working on a Hall of Fame and it looks stunning. It's not Grian. No, Grian has played Minecraft for longer than 3 years. But yeah, we're going to go say hi to Alexa. I don't know if you guys know Alexa, but Alexa's really cool. Is also going to be on the next season of Girly Pop. So if you guys want to come along on this raid, I would appreciate it. I mean, we could raid Green at one point as well. I do like that idea. I had a really wonderful conversation with Green about kidney stones at TwitchCon. That's like the thing we bonded over. So I would like to go over to Green's at one point. I just realized that I don't think I've ever raided him, but for today, we're going to go to Alexa because I feel like that's a really good match for the vibe of the stream today. Thank you, Esther, for putting all the links in chat. If you're hanging out here and you would like to join our Discord, that's where you can find my schedule for the coming week. Just a reminder, no gaming stream tomorrow. That's why we're streaming today. There's no gaming stream tomorrow because I will be recording for a YouTube video with a bunch of girly pops. It's a Minecraft YouTube video, though, so, you know. It counts. It's okay. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, speaking of, you can do so with the link. The video that I will be recording for tomorrow will go live on July 9th. And then if you want to check out any of my gaming VODs, if you want to check out my shop, my merch, all of the links were just posted in chat. And if you want to support my content, feel free to check out Oprah GX. I got paid per download. And if we reach 300 downloads, I will actually get a nice bonus. So if you want to help me out, if you enjoy what I do here, that is a great way to support the content or the stream and stuff like that without basically just getting something for free, because you get a really nice browser for free and it supports my work a lot. So with all of that, I've done all of my important messages. I'm going to go wrap up and going to go to bed because I'll be back tomorrow morning for a co-working stream. So no gaming stream tomorrow, but we do have a co-working stream. So if you want to come out and get some shit done while it is ridiculously warm outside, that's going to be your moment. But yeah, feel free to copy pasta the raid messages that we have. We have ones with emotes if you're sub to the channel, and then we have ones with regular emojis if you're not sub to the channel. We have a special one for Pride Month, so feel free to take it with you. And then, yeah, let's go say hi to Alexa. I'll set up that raid on the end screen. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting me mentally through this big milestone in my career. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.